everyone, my name is Xinxi Liu, and today I will present the academic paper. The title is Cultural Identity and Appreciation of Chinese Culture in Western Fashion Design. Through this topic, I will begin from the overview. So first, in the fashion field, producers and consumers have long been fascinated with the different, the exotic, ambiguity, and aestheticity through style fashion dresses. And we found in the Western, there have a lot of designers or even famous one like and are fascinated with this exotic, bring to by the different between the Eastern culture style and their local culture style too. So some of the researchers mention like the outsiders must first recognize this existing source community and value before they can appropriate a cultural product. The topic we talk about from the gap question and aim. So our paper, the gap is some Western designers do not understand the specific meaning of some elements in Chinese culture, which leads to the phenomenon of Chinese appropriation when using some specific culture symbols. And question like how to help those designers who are not familiar with Chinese culture understanding clothing elements with Chinese characters through the knowledge of semiotic. And for this research aim is for the first the study explore the implicit cultural identity behind the Western clothing design from the post-Mao era and the 21st century, which is the specific two period for analyze. As an output, the framework we analyze and summarize is about Chinese clothing symbolism can provide a better way of showing the design thinking and the cultural value behind the clothing inspired by Chinese culture. It will also help people to better understand the cultural identity that inspires clothing design. And second, it helps designers who want to use Chinese culture to inspire their design project as a reference. So from this part is we mentioned before how to use semiotic knowledge to help. So from this photo, we can see this page. And in the left part is for some researchers before to made this triangle semiotic and for the heritage or as a specific topic. But for this, our research, we create also other semiotic triangle, but this is for the Chinese style. And you can see from the right triangle, it will have the sign representing and object and interpretant. So we found that they have the value of object and the interpretant we said is the Chinese style. So the object we analyze from the seven part. One is apparel, detail, accessory, color, patterns, manufacturing, and textile. So this is the first we mentioned that we based on the as research models of semiotic triangle to apply it to the Chinese style in fashion design. So after that, we based this knowledge to get the output for the Chinese style clothing symbolism. So we can see this part detail. They have the close collar, rounded collar, outstanding collar, pipa-shaped collar. For the accessories, they have panko handmade Chinese buttons, belt. And for the apparel, they have like Qinggongzhen, Confucian skirt, Chinese tunant suit, Mandarin jacket. All the color have black, white, red, dress, or etc. And for the pattern, they have some, for example, traditional Chinese patterns, including like landscape paintings, flowers, and bird paintings, calligraph, prints, etc. And textile and manufacturing for the material or the output, they have like cotton, linen, silk, etc. The more belong to the Chinese clothings. So we based on the outcome of the framework we get, and we show this page. And the next page is for the visual part. It will help the others people to know better what is, for example, cross collar or rounded collar or standing collar or pinpa shape collar. You can see we drawing the sketch and also highlight use the red collar or blue collar. So they say accessory. We can see the panko handmade Chinese belt and also belts. And for the apparel, we can see there have chipo, and we shows and for example how shape like the chipo. We also highlight use blue color. So this is more easy to help people to understand. And for the color, pattern, textile, and manufacturing also show the image and colors to help us to know. And then this part is for the application of the framework to select case studies. So actually in this paper, we also mentioned, for example, like Milan is Italian city, and also Paris is a French city. Those city in the European it's more famous for the fashion area. So we select some of the most famous brand who used the Chinese culture as inspiration to highlight. And for example, we also talk about before the two specific period we select. So first is post-Mao era. We select like Dior's, the specific collection from 1993 or 1997, and also Valentino. Those collections, the inspiration all belong to the Chinese culture. And even for the 21st centuries, we select Miu Miu, YSL, Prada, Louis, Armani. So those collections also the inspiration comes from China. So based on the image we select from those different fashion brands, we based the framework we already have and to analyze from the method of analyze Chinese style clothing and factors, and also reference and appreciation level from low, middle, high, and the target of use, appearance of effect, and the methods. So we can say, for example, like YSL, these collections, the target used the Chinese style clothing, like for example, standing collar and rounded collar, and the appearance of effect is standing collar and rounded collar are used on this clothing. So we can see the symbols of garment colors, this part used on there, and also based on this logical, we also analyze the different other collection, and we have also get a conclusion from this collection, the reference level. We get that conclusion is like most of them are both the middle and high. So this is a very good example to help people who want to use the Chinese culture as a reference or as inspirations to design their own collections in the future. They can do based on this reference, and also the framework will outcome from this academic paper. It will help them to know how to go deeper to designs fashion things. So thank you. This is our paper's main knowledge from the